And now, we invite you to relax. Let's pull up a chair as we proudly present our podcast. Hey everybody, welcome back to, what is this, episode 2? I can't believe we returned for an actual second episode.
Yeah.
So we're still here, we're back.
Robbie.
Still married. Great.
Yeah.
This whole process didn't drive us to drink or divorce yet,
No.
So that's nice.
Not yet.
So today, we figured we would, got two topics really. We wanted to talk about, the new coconut format. I know about it. Blue doesn't, so I'm going to explain the rules, and you're going to ask questions and tell me why you... I don't know, I got the feeling you're not going to like it, but I don't know why.
Because it's coconuts.
It is coconuts. I don't care about the name.
Yeah, I think that's a stupid name.
And then another thing we thought we'd do is we're going to, and this is going to be, I don't know how this is going to work on an audio podcast. We're going to figure out, we're going to just each crack a pack and kind of talk about the cards we got. So we got two packs of Attack on the Vine here. We got a Pooh and a Sully on the front. Which one do you want?
I want Pooh.
You sure?
Yep.
I swear to God, if this is the one that has... So we've opened, this will be our third box.
Yep.
And we are fishing for any enchanted. I mean, what we really want is that Belle iconic.
Yeah, but that's a pipe dream.
Yeah, we're not going to get that. What? Wouldn't it be cool if we actually got that?
Yeah,
here's the thing.
It's not going to happen.
Well, here's the thing. This is audio. I could just say we got it. No one would ever know the difference.
But we would know. And, I mean, it's just kind of like cheating.
I mean, it's more like lying, I guess.
What are you doing?
I got ahead of myself. I cracked the pack. I had to see if I got the iconic.
No, that's not what you have to do. You have to be surprised at the end, like everybody else.
Oh, no. Okay, so hold on. This is a great point of conversation. How do you open a pack? Like when you open it, how do you look through the cards?
Front to back.
That's wrong.
Front to back.
Yeah, no, you crack it and you immediately check the last two cards because you see what your foil is and you see what your rare card is.
No, I don't do that.
You go through these one at a time.
Yes.
Starting with those basic commons and just working your way through.
Yeah. And really, when I open a pack, I really hope to see a very pretty card on the front. And I'm not going to lie, I was disappointed because when I opened this pack, it was Launchpad.
Okay, well...
He's not pretty. I mean, he's not bad to look at, but he's not the pretty that I was looking for.
Well, I got Piglet, hungry, Honey Major Apprentice.
I need that card.
You need that for your honey deck, don't you?
I do. Speaking
of that, we still have not put together a deck for this set.
We have not.
But we actually have a lot of deck building to do.
We're busy.
We're busy. Yes. And then we decided to start doing this, which has been fun. But when we would have time to put together a deck, we instead do this.
In true transparency, we talked about doing this in January. And as you can tell, it's August. So we're really on the ball.
We are so on the ball. We first...
You should be jealous of how on the ball we are.
Oh, you should be jealous of how amazingly busy our lives are.
My God.
Can you imagine if we had more than one kid?
No.
Right?
I don't understand how multi-kid families do it.
I don't understand how we do it sometimes.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
All right. So what do you got here? I'm going to just jump to the end.
I have Launchpad, and I'm upset that I have Launchpad. Also, speaking of cracking packs, has anybody else noticed that when you open a pack, it goes in a very specific color order? So, for example, blue, yellow, gray, red, green, and purple. And yes, those are not the official colors.
No, hold on.
So, sapphire is blue, amber is yellow, steel.
Yeah.
Ruby.
Yeah, okay.
Emerald is green.
You froze on that one a little bit.
Well, I think I said emerald for the first one. And then amethyst.
Sapphire's blue.
Sapphire is blue.
Okay, hold on. Are you telling me that the first 6 cards in every pack go in that order?
I think maybe.
Are you serious?
I think
I've been opening packs for 3 years now, and I've never noticed that.
Well, that doesn't surprise
me. Well,
anybody.
now, to be fair, I always go to the back first. So,
anyways. The world needs to know. Has anybody else paid attention to this, or is this like some new...
yeah.
Thought process.
Okay, yeah. Someone let me know, because this is blowing my mind. Because my pack did the same thing. I mean, my pack has the same color, and then Well, I mean, I guess that means you always get at least one card from each color. That's good.
Sure. Okay, so going back to the cards we opened, we all know that I started off with a launch pad and I was disappointed by it.
Okay, well, I got Piglet, Honey Mage Apprentice.
Yeah, we already know I'm stealing that card.
Okay, yeah. These are 2/2 quests for one.
Oh, are we saying that information?
I guess, why not?
This guy is a 3/4 and he quests for 2 and he gives you alert.
Alert.
So that can challenge evasives.
Side quest. Side quest? Side comment.
Question?
That's not a question. I'm glad they finally named alert. Because remember, for the longest time, it just said this character becomes evasive or can attack evasives on your turn.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of words. Alert,
Sure.
just, I don't know. I like it better.
You know what I don't like? When I'm playing evasive and I'm being attacked.
Sure. Well, that is the point of wanting to play evasives.
Yeah.
I'm going first now. I have my Amber card.
Okay.
If I didn't have you from, Monsters Inc., you and another chosen player draw 2 cards. That one's too nice for me.
Oh, yeah.
Why do I want to give you 2 cards?
Because you love me.
Yeah, but that didn't answer my question.
Well, mine is Besties Assemble.
Okay.
From Red Panda.
Turning Red?
No.
Yeah, that's the name of the movie.
Then yeah. Then you look at the top 4 cards of your deck and you can reveal a character card and put it into your hand, and then you can put the rest on the bottom in any order.
Okay, cool.
Those cards kind of annoy me, just a smidgy.
So my steal is Mata, M-A-T-A, Mata. What's the matter with you? She's the Meat Hut waitress. She's from Kronk, right? Yeah. What's that name? What's that movie name? Blah, 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 blah.
The llama one.
Llama. That's not right.
The Emperor's
New Groove. Thank you. We just watched that like 2 months ago.
We have a lot of stuff in our brains.
She's pretty uneventful. She's just a 2/2 quest for 1. She only costs 1 though, so that's nice. And she's inkable.
So my steal one is Mulan, but it's not from the movie. It's from this specific storyline created by the Vine.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm kind of enjoying some of the characters being created by the Vine. Like they're not hallucinations, but like they're not the real ones. Anyways, she's a 3/3 and she quests for 2. And whenever you play this or another Floodborn character, you may banish chosen item.
You love getting rid of my items.
Gosh, it's just because you complain so much.
It's annoying. I like
the. I thought you were gonna complain more.
I never complain. Okay. You're gonna make people think I just complain all the time.
That's what you do.
No, I don't. I'm not complaining right now. You're complaining.
Can you finish your thought?
I lost it. So no, hold on. Squeaking.
Doug.
What were we talking about? What was your card? Launchpad. Oh, Mulan. Oh, I like them too because they're all Floodborn, right? And so I guess they're all called Vinelings. But I also, because we had a couple sets back, we had they weren't mirages. What were they? The things that had vanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they all had like illusions. I did not care for those.
Yeah, they were a little confusing to apply to play.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. It seemed like such a big drawback because every card took them out. And I've seen them used to great effect, but also every time I've played against them, I feel like they were just super easy to get rid of.
Yeah.
I didn't really use any in my deck. Anyway, okay. You want to go first for Ruby?
Ruby. I have Roar. It's a picture of Boo and Sully from Monsters Inc.
Roar.
And chosen character gets +3 strength this turn. The circle one.
That's the thing.
That's right. I've been playing this game since it came out, and I still have the circles. Okay,
so my Ruby is Dash Par. Sure. And I will say this. He, like, pun intended, ran amok in our pre-release. I swear everybody was using this card.
Yeah. I mean, this card is common, but I feel like it's, like, one of those overly common cards.
Yeah.
Where, like, if you don't have, like, 94 in your like overflow.
How many do we have? Do you know?
I don't.
Yeah.
So but it's one of those cards that it's just everywhere.
Well, okay, he's inkable. He costs 1. He's 1/1. He has evasive. He quests for 1. He was a great card, especially in pre-release. Like he was an easy pick. But yeah, by the end of the night, I was so sick of seeing Dash. I'm going first.
Okay.
Emerald, Rapunzel. This is Tower Defender. So her ability here, the Fates design, when you play this character, you may choose and discard a card. If you do, return chosen character to their player's hand. Now, this one came up during our pre-release because it was supposed to work with that other card that really confused everybody. Do you remember the name of that card?
No.
It was the one that
Oh.
yeah, you could play it from your discard.
Yeah, but discard is not playing it and then moving it to discard.
Yeah, because it's word. God, what's the name of that card? It's worded. If you discarded this card this turn, you could play it.
Yeah.
From your discard, but not if it was moved to the discard. And oh my God, it was tripping everybody up.
Yeah.
What card was that?
It was a gray card.
Yeah, it was
and
steel.
There was like a 10-year-old in our who was playing, and I felt so bad having to correct him.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, I know that, I did it nicely, but I still felt bad.
Well, we didn't figure it out until I'd lost my first game because someone infinitely cycled it and whacked my board.
Yeah.
So
that's why I missed that Ursula from like set 1 or 3
I've
or
got
something.
great news for you later in the show then. So
anyways, okay. So my Emerald card is Russell, Junior Wilderness Explorer. He's a 3/2. He quests for 1. And it says, whenever this character quests, you may move him and one of your other characters to the same location for free.
Interesting. Okay. For some reason, the first thing that reminds me of is all those racers. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But what color was it? That wasn't a...
It was green.
Yeah, but that deck wasn't typically a green deck.
It was not, no.
All right. I've got purple. That's what? Amethyst?
Yes.
Okay, I got to go back to this. Hold on. So you're telling me every pack goes in the same order, but why isn't it in alphabetical order if they're going to do that? Like, why don't they start with amber then do amethyst?
Because they know that people who play card games have so many eccentricities that they have to give them one of every color.
Yeah.
But they don't have to do it in the order.
Well,
they can just do it in the order that they want.
But that's one of my eccentricities. Give it to me in the right order.
Nope, you can't have it.
I want it so bad. So I got Pain running with scissors, which the artwork on this is great because Panic has turned into the scissors, and Pain's kind of running through cutting up the vines with him, which is I appreciate. But yeah, when you play him, if you have a character named Panic, in your discard you gain 2 lore.
You panic.
You panic. Yeah, you have to scream and then you get the 2 lore.
Let's face it, I'm a panicky player.
Yeah.
I panic all the time. Anyways, my amethyst card is You've Got Some Punch. And it's a picture of Aladdin and Genie.
Oh, I like that one.
And then chosen character gains Rush and Challenger +2 this turn. So I like Rush cards. I also like Challenger cards because I usually have little babies that don't hit back.
So let me see. So
That's another reason why I don't like to be that.
Oh, Rush and Challenger, yeah.
So let me forget that I am actively playing against you and just let me sneak by you.
And this is why you love multiplayer and why one of the things I think you might like about Coconut, but okay, we'll get to that in a minute.
So
Coconut. Okay, so I've got Mrs. Hasagawa. Is that how you say that? A fruit vendor. What is she from? Normally we're pretty good about knowing the movies, but
sometimes there's some like really strange ones.
Like obscure, yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea who this is. I would Google it, but that feels like cheating.
Yeah.
So Mrs. Hasagawa, she's a fruit vendor. She's a 3/3 quest for 1. Nothing too exciting. Uncommon card. Your turn. Oh, we're out of the colors now, right?
We are. Now we're out of the colors. So that was blue, so that was sapphire. I have steel, and it is an item, absorbing bloom. And if it says if a character was banished in a challenge this turn, draw a card. You have to tap it and pay 1. But I kind of like the artwork on this one because you have Captain Hook's sword like stuck into the fruit or into the bloom, and then I feel like you have like one of the fairies from Sleeping Beauty, like their little cape like on the top.
Oh yeah.
And I just like it because it's like the vine is taking over and it's like these people are trying to put up a fight, but as you can tell, it's just not
I
working.
really like if you actually pay attention to some of the. I mean, they tell a story. Some of these cards, especially the ones that are like unique to the set, they do tell a story. It's just sometimes I don't slow down to appreciate it.
I feel like this set has been the most in your face with telling the story because almost all of the cards have some kind of vine
Yes.
thing in it somewhere.
So this one, and if you remember back Ursula, remember there were tentacles all over the place.
There were,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like all of the other sets are as in your face about
Well,
it.
look, I didn't notice this. Look at Captain Hook's. At the tip, it's starting to dissolve where
Yeah,
it's plunged into the bloom.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like these artwork styles
Yeah.
are great. And, kudos to Ravensburger for finding like the good artists who are doing this
Well,
stuff.
actually, to that, let's shout him out. Who is that? So, I guess there's two artists on this one. It's Andrew Pena and Sergio. Sorry, I have my glasses on, but it's really small.
I need my readers.
Macanelli, I think, is what that was. It was a long word, and I'm not the best with eyes. So my next one. Wait, what? What did you say?
Anyways.
One and only. It's an amethyst card. That's purple. Choose a character, banish all other characters with the same name as that character. The artwork has Aladdin looking at the, I guess, the vined version of himself. It gives me that Kermit meme vibes. We're like from that Most Wanted movie where evil Kermit is talking to Kermit.
Yeah, our kid loves that movie.
Kermit.
Okay, so my next card is Amber Yellow, and it's Mei Lin, lead vocalist. She is a 0/3, so she sounds like a card I would play consistently because she doesn't hit back.
You do have a lot of those.
She is a singer. She counts as a singer 3, and her contingent is that this character can't sing songs without singing together.
Oh,
So
okay.
she counts as a sing 3, but she can't count as a sing 3 by
Which is
herself.
thematic, right? I mean, that with the movie, she kind of
Yes.
always. I mean, she got really nervous without her friends and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I like when the cards are thematic because there's one Buzz that can't gain evasive, and it's the broken wing or something
I
like
thought
that.
that was the grounded one.
Grounded. That's it. Grounded.
Anyways, and she quests for 1. This one doesn't have like an in your face like vine thing.
No.
But I'm sure it's somewhere on the card.
So this one, I've got my next one's Ruby. It's a Cusco picky customer, and it's a picture of him with the menu. You can see the vines in the background here too. See coming up in the window.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a 5/1 and he quests for 1. So big power, but he's not surviving anything. So all right, we're getting into the good stuff now.
Okay. So my next one is green, which is emerald. And it is Kevin. He's a flightless bird. I love this card. I played this card so much during our pre-release. It's just I don't know why it brings me so much joy.
It's funny because I think
it's a 1/3. Oh yeah,
it works with my next card.
I had that card too in the pre-release. Anyways, Kevin is a 1/3, and she,
Kevin's a she?
Yeah, she has babies at the end of Up.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
And she quests for 3, and whenever this character quests, put this card on top of your deck. Now, the next card that Eric has, I had in my pre-release deck, and so I couldn't figure out a way to get this combo off well enough against the guy who I was playing against, but it works together with.
Well, let's see how
the Kevin card works together with this card.
All right, so I am skipping ahead one because this next one is my super rare from the pack. It's Charles Munst, Obsessive Explorer. He is a 3/4, quest for 2. Whenever you play an item, look at the top card of your deck. Put it on either the top or the bottom of your deck. Okay, but the second ability is called Find That Bird. Whenever this character quests, look at the top card of your deck. If it's a character card named Kevin, you may reveal it and put it into your hand and gain 3 lore. Otherwise, put it on either the top or the bottom of your deck. So you play an item, you check the top of your deck, you check the top card. If it's Kevin, you put it back there and then quest, and then you got the 3 lore. If it's not, you put it on the bottom. Then you quest and hope the next card is Kevin. So yeah, that would have worked. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, did you ever get it to go off or
Never.
no? Nothing. Okay.
I will say the person that I was playing against with that combo was really annoyed that I had that combo because they couldn't figure out a way to consistently get rid of Kevin because as soon as Kevin quests, it goes away. So I'd
Yeah.
get the 3 lore and then it would go away. So then it was like it wasn't one of those like sit around and target attacks,
I think this would
which
be
is nice.
something to play around with. But you'd have to build a deck kind of around it to support it. But it would be fun. It'd have to be, of course, green blue. I'm giving up on their real names. My brain's too.
It's
like,
too late.
It's too late in the day for that. So I got 2 left. How many do you? You have 2 left, right?
I have 3 left.
Okay, then you should probably take this next one. I don't know how to get ahead of you.
So my next one is Vine Entrance. It's a rare. It's a location. And it gives you 1 passive lore every time. And it also says the first time a Floodborn character moves here, each turn you may deal 1 damage to a chosen character. So, and you have to pay 1 to move a character here. Sorry,
Okay.
it broke my brain for a minute. Oh, and it was gray steel.
Gray steel.
Gray steel.
That reminds me of
as opposed to
blue steel.
Yeah.
Isn't that's the hold on. There's no way you've seen Zoolander.
I have not.
Okay, never mind.
You are correct. You are correct in that.
All right. So my next one here is Boo. It's a rare card. Human Child. While you have 5 or more cards in your inkwell, this character gets +2 lore. I was using her a lot in the pre-release, and because she's blue, I mean you can ramp like crazy. I like this card. I actually think it's a really good card, especially for the color that it's in.
Yeah.
Aw, the flavor text. I just noticed. For the rest of her life, Boo would remember her friend Kitty.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm still sad we never got a Monsters Inc. sequel where we got to see like grown up Boo.
Yeah.
I think there was one of the works that got canceled. I think I read that the other day.
Sad day.
I mean, Monsters University was fine, but it's just
it wasn't the thing. Okay, so my next card is a legendary dual ink.
You always get the good cards.
Red.
It's steel.
Nope. Ruby and
you're going for it
Ruby and steel.
I gave up.
It's a 5/5. It is a combo shift.
Which this is new. This is new to this set, the
yes.
combo shifts.
And so combo shifts are you can pay 6 to play this on top of one of your characters named Dashpar, 1 named Vilapar, or 1 of each. It's evasive, it has resist +1, it quests for 2, it's a 5/5, I don't know if I said that. And then whenever this character quests or challenges, draw a card for each card under them.
Okay, so if you
that was a lot to get through.
They've not done this before, and I kind of like it. So they played around with shift in 2 different ways in this set. They've done the temporary shift with the turning reds,
yes,
to where they will shift out, and then at the end of the turn they heal and unshift. And then these combo shifts to where you can either do one or the other or both. And there's a Mickey and Minnie that has to be both.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, they've played around with it a lot, and it's really the first time they've tried playing around with shift since they did it. Oh, what set was that? 5, where they started playing around with different ways to shift. Like they would say shift, discard a card instead of paying. Yeah, they had that Diablo. And I just feel like that didn't work, and I think they think that too. Yeah. They never did it again.
I don't play a lot of shifty cards.
They break your brain too.
Everything breaks my brain. let's just call a spade a spade. I don't know. I barely understand the basics of this game.
Oh, you don't. Okay. My last card is it is my foil card. It is a rare foil. That's nice. Uninkable, 4 cost. To wither a flower, emerald card. Deal 2 damage to each opposing damaged character. I mean, Emerald loves to damage damaged characters.
Yes.
They love that.
They do.
Remember those hyenas? They did that. I love that hyena deck that we had running for a little bit. I don't remember exactly what it did. But what's your foil? Was that your last card?
No.
All right, well, let's see. What do you got?
Bum-ba-da-da!
Are you kidding me? I know it every time.
Okay. Calm your body. It's an epic.
It's still better than mine.
It's beautiful. It's Boo's. So it's the Amber Boo in disguise. She costs one. No, she costs two to play. She's a 1/2. She quests for two. And while you have an exerted character named Sully in play, this card cannot be challenged. I also had this card in pre-release, and I loved it because I also had a bunch of Sullys, and so I kept exerting them, and then they would be the ones that would be attacked, and then but because he was exerted, she couldn't be challenged, so she was just kind of like there and like chilling, and that's the kind of cards that I like to play.
I really like the textures they do on the epic cards.
Yeah,
I know
they started doing that a couple of sets ago, and I like the textures.
I know we kind of like smack talked them last time, and that, my opinion hasn't really changed. They are still fun to get, but it's not as exciting. But I knew it. We picked 2 packs, and she always gets the pack of how many enchanteds have we opened? Like 8?
I don't know.
And you've opened 7 of them?
No.
Yes.
I have opened 5.
Oh, that's a lie.
It's not a lie.
Well, then we bought 2 of them because I've only opened 1.
You've opened 2. Our child has opened 1. Granted, the one that she opened was supposed to be my
exactly.
But I would also like to point out he's over here saying like I have ESP for these packs. I do not.
You do.
People just hand me the packs and then I open it and they're there or it's not there.
No. It became a thing at our locals in that the store owner back in the beginning would offer her boxes so that he would know which one had the enchanted in it. And you actually had like a 60% hit rate on that.
That's true. But that's also when enchanteds were dropping more.
That was true.
And then Ravensburger decided to go away with that. So they nullified my ESP power.
Oh. Now you're just picking for epics. All right, let's
I'm
shift.
not even picking for epics. I just want the pretty pictures.
Which is the epics and the enchanted.
Sometimes I don't like the pictures on the epics. Sometimes I think the flat cards have a prettier picture than the epics.
Well, I don't know. I like the effect. All right, let's switch gears because I want to talk to you about this coconut format. So this isn't going to mean anything to you, but the coconut format is essentially Lorcana's response to Magic's Commander. Now, Lorcana's always been built to where you could play multiplayer from the get-go. So you just bring your normal deck, you play multiplayer, it works fine. I don't necessarily think they needed to mess with it, but they're experimenting with another format, and I'm kind of interested to see how it's going to go. And I want to hear your take on it. So, couple things, couple main differences. I'll start with the basics. I'll ease you into this, okay? You played a 25 lore instead of 20.
Okay.
Okay.
So far, my brain is understanding the words you're saying.
Your brain is understanding? Okay. So that's where we're going to start.
That's the last thing you'll ever understand.
They have okay, so and it's still a 60-card deck, but you can only have 1 copy of a card in your deck, with one exception. So in Magic, you pick what they call the commander card. And that card's kind of always available off to the side. It's the core aesthetic of your deck you build around. You always have access to play it. They do it a little differently in Lorcana. They have chosen 18 standard cards and then made digital versions of them that have a different effect. She's making a face already. Okay. That's going to be I'm going to call it the Coconut Commander. That actual coconut card doesn't go in your deck. It doesn't exist. It's a digital kind of ethereal card. Maybe they'll print them in the future. Who knows? But it has the same exact name as a card that exists in Lorcana.
Okay.
That card you can have up to 4 copies of in your deck.
That's not confusing.
Okay. So you pick a card. That card you can have 4 copies. Every other card, only 1 copy. Okay. So, and you go up to a 60-card deck. You play to 25. Those are the main differences. Again, I'm trying to ease you into this. Any questions so far?
Why?
Because it's a new format to rival Commander. Here's the thing, though. It's a new format, which means it doesn't hold to the same restrictions as Core, Infinity. All the cards right now are legal. There's no rotation with the Coconut format. So your deck can use cards all the way back to first chapter,
But only in coconut.
but only in coconut or infinite. So now there's three. There's three main formats now. You've got infinity, which would be all of the cards with the exception of Flavisham and that item that they banned, the Fortisphere.
Okay.
You've got core, which
Sure.
is just the one that we play that's from set 9 on now, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. And then coconut, where nothing is currently banned.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what I thought you might like about it, right? But let me give you a for instance. Oh, the other thing is your coconut card will be a color, obviously.
Sure.
Your deck can have 3 ink colors,
Okay.
but one of them has to match the coconut card.
Sure.
So if it's a ruby card, you have to have ruby and 2 other colors.
Okay.
Okay. Are you with me so far?
Thus far.
Okay. That's it. I mean, we made it through it. It's not that confusing. I was afraid something would like make you mad. Now in the app, you can see the coconut cards, but it's kind of confusing to get to them. You have to go to start a new game, like you're going to like you're going to actually start playing, and then they have format coconut, which is currently in beta, and you can choose that. It asks you how many players. This is designed for 3 or more players,
Okay.
so it's not meant to be head to head. So then then it'll ask you to pick your coconut and pick it, and then it'll bring it up. So I'll just show you some of these here. So for instance, Ariel's Spectacular Singer is one of them. So what it means is you can have 4 copies of the normal Ariel Spectacular Singer, but because she's your coconut, whenever a princess character of yours sings a song, gain lore equal to her lore.
Okay.
So there's like an extra effect that always is in place for your deck. So this always applies even when the cards, because there's no card. This is an effect that always applies while you're playing this.
But is that supposed to be up on your board somewhere so that people know that that's the coconut that you chose?
So right now, the only real way is in the app. You select your coconut and you select your opponent's coconut, and then I'll select another one, see what it looks like. And then when you start, it'll show you, and you can just click to see what their coconut does. Now, that's an interesting point because this has some limitations. Right now, you have to use the app to play it, right?
Right.
It is a little confusing because I think it would make, because with the commander card in Magic, you actually have a card that's sitting physically in your commander zone that anyone can see.
Okay.
And it is just off to the side, right? And you can play it from that zone. Um, I think if this moves past beta, if they actually move forward with it, they need to release just like a coconut set that's just you buy a pack and it has all of the coconut cards in it.
Yeah.
I think that's what they need to do. That way you can just have it for reference and kind of set it on the physical mat because people track all sorts of different ways. And I don't think limiting it to having to use this app to play is necessarily the best way to do it.
Sure.
But this goes back to something that I thought you'd be interested in because one of the coconut commanders is what I'm calling it because this is commander is that Ursula you like.
Oh, I
So-
do love that Ursula.
So this is Ursula, Deceiver of All. That's the double singing one, right? So
yes.
your characters count as having a +1 cost for singing songs. Your characters named Ursula count as having a +2 cost instead. So you could build this deck, have 4 of that Ursula you like in the deck, and then just build it basically around singing. All of your singing cards would be 1 extra cost. So if it was a 2. Now here's the interesting question I have about this though. Your characters count as having a +1 cost for singing songs. How does that affect singer? Like when they say singer 6,
Yeah,
are they now a singer 7? Or is
Yes.
it just the base what you think they would be?
I do.
Okay. I think that's what I think too. But
I mean, you don't have like you don't have to agree with me.
No, I mean I do. What I'm saying is I think that's how I'm interpreting it, but I can see both ways. You know, I can see it being like, well, it really just counts as their cost.
So, yeah, okay. So, my question, or one of the questions that I have, is I mean, almost all of these games are played in some kind of store.
Yeah.
And just being in that store you hear stuff. I mean, like, you hear people talking about, like, commander decks, and you hear people talking about, like, Magic and all this kind of stuff, and you yourself have had friends who have opened their own store, and they lost their Magic
Oh yeah,
license,
yeah.
and they basically went out
Lasted
of
like a
business.
month after that. Yeah.
Yeah, they basically went out of business, like, the next month. So my question is, why is Ravensburger creating a commander type Disney Lorcana thing? Like, is it to rival Magic Commander? Or is it just to get, is it like, are they trying to bring in more Magic people? Because as a casual Lorcana player, I don't want that.
Well, here's the thing.
Like, well, I want
I don't want more people.
no, it's not that. I want to enjoy the game as I'm playing it, and I feel like right now the game is on a precipice of, we're either going to get the super intense people who can't leave a certain type of space because they're afraid of other people, or aka a mom's
So,
basement, or um
so this
like,
is the opposite of that. Commander is a more casual format than standard Magic.
nothing about this
This is
sounds easier.
no, I didn't say easier. It's more casual. It is
Nothing about
designed.
that sounds more casual either.
It's friendlier for building a deck because
It's friendlier for multiplayer, but that's the only thing it sounds
it's
friendlier
friendlier
for.
for building a deck because you only have none of the cards in here are super expensive that I'm saying, except they do have this Dumbo. So this Dumbo, Ninth Wonder of the Universe,
Yeah.
is one of the coconuts. You may use exerted abilities for your characters the turn they're played, which really helps with him and all your exerted characters. They can quest the turn they come out. But because it's what they call a singleton format and you're limited to one card,
Yeah.
it's cheaper. It's much easier to build a deck because, so say, well, not with the exception of that Dumbo since he's a coconut card, but if you have a really expensive legendary you want to put in your deck, you only need one. You don't need four. It's
Okay.
designed for multiplayer, which in
Sure.
general is a more casual format. And Commander, from my understanding, is the most popular way to play Magic these days. Like it's just that's when they have those Magic nights at our store, they're all Commander nights.
Okay, sure. I'm not you that listen. My brain capacity has room for learning one system. And you know this because you've been trying to teach me multiple systems for the entire span of our
I
relationship.
gave up once Lorcana came out.
And I can barely understand. I'm not saying it's complicated. I'm just saying for people like me, once I learn something, I want to keep that way. And I feel like so okay. Here's my other question. With the coconut thing, does that mean that they're not going to do like a set 14? Is
No.
it just going to be coconut?
No. So it's just another way to play. It's essentially, you know how like every 4 sets they come out with like the co-op game? It's just another
Yeah.
way to play. It doesn't change anything about the game that you've learned so far. There's still going to be the set
But
championships.
that's not true either.
It doesn't change anything about it. It's just
I don't play the game right now with the card set off to the side.
and you don't have to. They're not changing how the game is played. They're offering a new way to play it and to use your older cards. That's what this is. The set championships are still going to be the same format. It's still going to be those limited sets from the last couple, the core, the core normal decks.
Right.
The pre-releases are still going to be either pack brush or sealed.
Okay.
This is just an option for when you play multiplayer. It's a different format that you can play and allows you to use more of your cards. Because like right now, if we sat down to play multiplayer, we'd still be playing core.
Right. Can we continue to play core with coconut?
You can.
Or do you have to play coconut once coconut comes out?
No.
Like,
no.
Well,
these are just options. It's like an expansion.
But like, for co-op.
Yes.
Like, if you, me, and Dupree wanted to sit and I've never seen that movie either.
I haven't even seen that one.
But like, if the three of us wanted to sit down and play, instead of doing co-op like the old way, would we have to use coconut?
We could do either one. We couldn't use coconut if we didn't all have a coconut deck.
Sure.
So I mean, that's the thing is you just play whatever you want to play. It's just more options for playing. It's just like the Jafar game. Like we every time we sit down to play multiplayer, we don't have to play co-op Jafar just because it came out. It's just an option we have. So it's a different way to play. I think they're hoping will just spice up multiplayer. But as far as that, how the game plays, it's the exact same. So you have one. Your deck will have one passive ability that you just always get to use. But other than that, it's the same. You draw, you ink, you play, you quest, multiplayer.
But you don't draw if you go first.
But you don't draw if you go first. Correct.
That's why I don't like to go first.
But yeah, so I mean that the only main thing, and it's different, but it's definitely inspired by Commander, and Commander has been a huge boon for Magic. I mean, you can just tell me when you look at Magic products in the store, it's almost all Commander. I don't think now I'm not super into the Magic scene, but I don't think they do pre-constructed normal decks anymore. I think they just sell pre-constructed uh, Commander decks.
That sounds sad.
Why?
So, like, okay, when you and I first got into the game,
Yeah.
we bought those pre-constructed decks for chapter. Well, was it chapter 1? Yeah, it was
the first
chapter 1.
chapter. The first chapter.
No, I just meant
Yeah.
the first chapter, whatever. And it was a nice way of learning the game, seeing some of the cards and how they could play off each other.
Yep.
It just seems sad that moving forward, if Ravensburger is going to go the commander route like Magic did, that they're only going to do pre-constructed commander decks because I just feel like, I mean, granted, they've become kind of hit and miss with like
yeah, they
like
haven't
starter sets anyway.
Yeah.
Which
so that's another thing I hate. I really like the starter sets. They're just a nice way to like jump into the set.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you know, maybe they have become hit and miss so that regular people don't become accustomed to having the starter deck and then they have to like make their own. I don't know, whatever. But I don't want to just see decks just be out there just for commander.
Well,
like
and here's the difference.
Because I feel like that's gonna be one of those wasted cards. Like if you and I were to buy like a commander deck for Lurkana, like you're gonna want to play the way that it's supposed to be played, and I'm just gonna want to not.
There is a key difference here though, and I think the key difference to point out is Magic, as it was designed, was a 2-player game. And in order for them to make Commander multiplayer, they did have to alter some stuff. Lorcana, on the other hand, has always been built from the ground up to be played multiplayer.
Yeah.
None of the cards need to change. So there won't, I don't think there will be any instances. I think we may see more cards that are worded that say each opponent or something like that. But because the game already functions multiplayer, I don't think they won't have to have specific cards or cards that you know are just designed for Commander.
I mean, they already have cards that say like each opponent.
That's what I'm saying.
Like they already have that. I'm just saying, I don't want them to just go full hog into.
Well, and I don't think they will either, because the other thing is that each of these commanders they've chosen aren't new cards. They're basically.
It sounds like at least some of the cards that you've shown me, they have taken older cards and they've they've changed the criteria that's on there.
Well, and the other thing to keep in mind though is they didn't change that card. That's the other thing that's a little confusing. Style. They didn't change the card either. This card that we're looking at still has its normal Lorcana card, and that'll be the card that's in your deck.
Right, but if you go back to the Ursula one,
yeah,
that you showed me, like that they changed that spice down there.
Yes.
So they kept the picture from set 2 or 3, whatever it was from, but they changed the benefit of it.
But here's the thing, and this is the part I knew was going to kind of confuse you because it confused me. This is just the coconut version of the card that will exist off to the side. The normal version of Ursula, this card, is what's going to be in your deck. That's your same effects, same. That's the card that's going to be in your deck. That deck you have will only be made of Lorcana cards that we already own. Just because you chose her, your deck gets an extra benefit. This card with this text will not be in your deck.
But I will have to remember,
You will
like
have to remember what it
it's
does.
another layer of me falling behind when being faced with people who devote a lot of time to card games.
I think that it will make it is more to remember. I mean, luckily with commanders right now, there's only or coconuts. There's only 18,
Sure.
and you're only going to have to remember whatever's at the table at the time. But to the other point, because it's not a physical card, that's a little harder, right? You have to look it up on the app.
Well, but that was what else I was saying was like, are we gonna like the worst experience of my life was that Chicago tournament, but it was just awful.
We've lived a charmed life.
um, but like during that specific tournament, one of the rules was you cannot have your phone on the table during play.
Well,
like so if you go to one of those tournaments and you go and you play in one of those commanders type situations, is Ravensburg are the people representing Ravensburger specifically going to give you that card for the commander deck that you submitted?
Probably.
Or is it going to be the only time you can have your phone out is when you're playing this commander
well,
style?
and that's the other thing is again, I think this format is supposed to be more casual. They're not going to be changing the format of their like Disney challenges. Those are still going to be core constructed. This is much more supposed to be having fun, not as competitive.
I mean, is it but as you pointed out, like with Magic, thank God I've never done one of the Magic tournaments.
Well, even with Magic, I think their main circuit is still standard. I don't think they do Commander. I don't know. Don't hold me to that.
But I'm just saying, like, if it becomes something to where you have like standard on this side, sorry, standard over here on like the left and commander over here on the right, are they gonna make the exception for the people in commander so that that card can be seen by other people, or is it just going to be like you have to memorize these 18 cards?
No, so this is still in beta, and what I'm assuming they will do eventually is like once they figure, and they may scrap this. They may think, get feedback that it's stupid and they don't do it. I doubt it, but
can you listen to our feedback?
We haven't tried it yet. You can't poo poo it until we actually build a deck and try it. So our locals played it today, but we weren't able to go.
Oh,
well, it's not my fault.
You could have gone,
but you couldn't have.
You're the one that knows about the coconut anyway.
You're the one that needs to experience it.
Not yet, I don't.
Well, that's good because we didn't go today. But so they played it and they seemed to enjoy it. But yeah, like I said, if they solidify and say, yeah, this is what we're doing, then I can't imagine they wouldn't just print a copy of them, or at least make it to where you can print them out. It's got to be something. I imagine they'll have like a coconut pack you buy.
I hope so.
Or they just give them out at locals because the cards you can't play them besides just. It's really just a reminder text.
Yeah.
It's like
but it's beneficial to have that.
Oh, it's definitely beneficial
on the board.
But it's more in thinking of it as like I brought this deck because I chose Ursula. It has this extra benefit. Because I chose Simba, it has this extra benefit. I mean, that's really the only major change except going to 25.
Okay, so here's another follow-up question.
Yeah.
About this new tournament type. Are they going to come out with commander exclusive mats that are a little bigger or at least have designated zones?
No, well, first of all, none of their official mats have zones.
I know.
Yeah, but no, because the game
it drives me up a wall.
The game isn't changing at all. The game, how you play doesn't change. So I don't see why they would. And all the artwork.
Well, because right now you can clutter a mat really quick when you're playing.
True.
Like with locations, with items, with
You're still playing
flooding the
60
board.
cards. You won't clutter it any more than you normally do.
Well, you're gonna clutter it more because that card is gonna stay on the
Well,
mat
just
somewhere.
one card though. But like you're only playing a 60 card deck, so your board should still theoretically look about the same as a normal game.
So will that coconut card just be on the mat like
Yeah.
before even turn 1?
Yes. Yeah.
Like it just
It
sits
just
there?
exists. Like your deck does this because it has that card in it.
So really it sounds like they should print mats that are
That'd be
like
cool.
like a paper mat that are just that's just that card specific. And then
Market there.
you
You could
can
buy 18 different mats.
well, but that's what I'm saying, like if you just did like a paper version, like you could just have like that small little paper mat next to it.
Yeah. Or an oversized card. I think that would be nice. That you just
Yeah.
kind of set, you know what I mean? You've seen those. Oh, like they did them
I
at the beginning.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
The
they
Hades
don't. The
one.
Hades one, like the oversized card, about that size with the commander text.
Yeah.
That's what I think they should do. And they probably will once they kind of narrow down that yeah they like this, they're gonna do it.
They're
But
not
no,
gonna listen to our little peon cast.
you don't know that.
I know for a
You
fact.
don't know. But with how popular Commander is, I can see why they want to try to capture some of that casual multiplayer market. And to be honest, I think it's good for the game because as you pointed out, some of the some of the casual games lately can get more um, competitive than we would care for, and I think Coconut is meant to be more just laid back, fun, and just spice things up a little bit. You know,
I don't think that's how it's gonna come out.
we're in set 14. I think they're just spicing it up. You know, got that double 7 year itch or whatever. That's set 7 itch times two.
I don't think I appreciate the spice that they're using.
Well, no, I think I kind of like that they don't that they're not making it to where it's completely different and you know you need special cards for it. I kind of like that we can just because we have so many cards sitting around and we don't play Infinity. We'll never use them, but we could go back into them and dig up like a put together a nice coconut deck. And what's even better is some of those chapter one legendary cards we only have one of. We don't need another one. That's the limit for that deck anyway.
Legendary cards can only have one.
No, the whole deck, you can only have one copy of any card except for your coconut.
So you have to have 60 different cards.
You have to have 57 different cards. Because you'll have 4 of the coconut and then 56. Did I do that math right? Yeah, 56 one offs.
So then you can't really build great combos that way. Then
You can, because you got 3 different ink colors and you have the entire history of the game. So you have like a lot more options to so like if you're doing a Floodborne deck, you've got a lot more options. You just can only use one of each.
I don't think I like that either.
Well, it means if someone's running Be Prepared and they play it, you know there's not another one coming. That's
You
also
don't know that unless they have a card that says play a card from your discard.
well, that's fair, but you know they're not going to draw another one. You know where that card
Sure.
is what I guess I'm trying to say. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's interesting. I knew you'd be a little salty on it. You don't like change.
It has nothing to do with change. I'm fine when they change sets. I'm fine when they
I guess, sure.
I'm fine when they change text on the cards.
But
I don't like when they invite other I just
I'm a little introvert.
introvertness. It just I never been an active card player like this. And I really like this game and I really like some of the components that they have in this game.
Mhm.
And I don't want them to change those components or this game to the point to where I lose the interest. And I feel like because of where some of the cards are going, currently, I'm getting more, and I think this goes back to Chicago. I feel like there are more cards that are more aggressive and contingent upon the player, and I feel like there are more aggressive type players that are coming out.
Sure.
And I feel like those aggressive type players are the players who have been playing card games longer, who get the concept faster, who basically can like beautiful mind a deck of cards.
Like that meme of the lady doing math.
Yeah. And I would rather have this be a simpler family game that I don't have to continue adding components when we're trying to teach our almost 7-year-old.
Here's the good thing about Coconut is this is totally optional. This isn't replacing anything. It's not changing the way we play. It's just an optional add-on to the game.
Fast forward a year and a half.
And that's not how it works. Like that's not
just
no, that's not how it works. It's just not. I mean, Magic, while Commander's the most popular, still bread and butter's standard. That's how they do their tournaments. That's what Commander's not even available on their digital platform. So I mean, that's not going away. Core that we play every day, every week, that's not going away. It does. It won't. That's not how any of this works.
It doesn't. That's how life works.
They'll never get rid of core.
Talking about changes, that's how life works.
Core is how they say relative. Relevant. Because core has the rotation, which encourages people to buy the new cards. They're never going to get rid of it and say everything's always legal for everything, because then no one would need to buy new sets. Or if that were the case, they would have to start making the sets more and more powerful and complicated to get you to buy them, and that's not really a good business model either. They're never going to get rid of their core constructed game. It doesn't work like that. So this Coconut, you either take it, you leave it, it doesn't change how you're going to play. Unless you want to play it that way.
Okay.
You don't believe me.
I don't believe you.
Why don't you believe me?
Because...
Do you not trust me?
It has nothing to do with you.
I don't think you trust me.
It has nothing to do with you. You're not the creator of Coconut.
I'm not, but I know how Magic's been going for 35 years.
Exactly.
And what I'm saying is they still do standard. Anyway, so that was our podcast for the week. I think we had some good cards we opened. We had some interesting opinions on Coconut. Oh, you should have seen the little eyebrow raise I just got off of that. But so yeah, I mean, I still think we owe it to ourselves to try a Coconut deck and see if we like it. And then we also need to get our heads together and build our actual core decks. Yeah. Because I need to update my toys, and you need to finally put together the honey deck. So
it's true. I do. I've been wanting to put together Pooh decks and Pirates.
Well, and here's the thing now, with Coconut, we could bring all those pirates back. That'll be our show for the week. Thank you for being our quest, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.